Welcome to Perfect Guardian. And I'll tell you 10 love stories from Mahabharata that no one knows. There are many love stories in Mahabharata, but some of them are famous and known to most people. There are some which no one is aware of. In this story, we'll tell you about some unheard love stories of various characters of Mahabharata. Now, Shri Krishna and Gopis. Out of 16,108, 16,000 waited not many years, but they reincarnated to get married to Shri Krishna. The Supreme Lord can make anyone happy because he is the only one with the power to love everyone in the way they want to be loved. Now, Draupadi and Pandavas. Draupadi got married to all 5 Pandavas' brothers. She had to make commitment towards each of her husband. Not only that, all brothers had to trust Draupadi to do the justice. Dritrashtra and Gandhari. After Vichitrviriya death, his mother Satyavati sent for firstborn Ved Vyas. According to his mother's wishes, he visited both the wives of Vichitrviriya to grant them a son with his yogic powers. When Vyasya visited Ambika, sister of Amba, she saw his dreadful and forbidding appearance with burning eyes. Frightened, she kept her eyes closed. Ved Vyas was the person who wrote Mahabharat. The love story of Gandhari and Dhritarashtra started after the marriage. Gandhari, on meeting him and realizing that he is blind, decided to deny herself the pleasure of sight that her husband could not realize. She blindfolded herself voluntarily for the whole married life. Now, Arjuna and Uloopi. Uloopi was Naga princess and she abducted Arjuna when she fell in love with him. She later convinced him for an alliance as the rules of celibacy applied to him with relationship with Draupadi and not with other women. She later gave him a boon that he cannot be harmed in water. Note that Arjuna was on exile for 1 year when all this happened. Now, Rukmani and Krishna. Shri Krishna abducted Rukmani to marry her against the will of her family, although she was in love with Shri Krishna. Now, Arjun and Chitrangada. Chitrangada was the princess of Manipur. It was on the banks of river Kaveri that Arjuna visited the kingdom of Manipur, whose king was Chitravahana. His daughter Chitrangada was very beautiful and Arjun fell in love with her immediately. When Arjun asked her for her hand, her father put forth a condition that the child must be brought up in Manipur and should succeed the throne. Arjuna agreed. After the son, Babrubahana was born, Arjun left to join his brothers at Indraprastha, leaving behind his son and wife. After the death of Chitravahana, Babrubahana became the king of Manipur. Later, after the war of Mahabharata, Arjuna was defeated by his own son Babrubahana. Then Arjun and Subhadra. Arjun and Subhadra's brother Gada had taken training together under Drona. During his exile of 1 year, when Arjuna reached Dwarka, he was invited at Subhadra's place when both fell in love with each other. Arjuna then married Subhadra, who is a half-sister of Shri Krishna. Shri Krishna has advised Arjuna to abduct Subhadra. When Subhadra met Draupadi, she did not tell her immediately about her marriage with Arjuna. But after an hour, when they became friendly, Subhadra confessed and Draupadi accepted. Now, Bhim and Hidimba. Bhim was the son of Kunti. Hidimba was the man-eater. She fell in love with Bhim, and that changed everything for him. After marriage, they lived together only for a limited period of time. Then Bhima left Hidimba, gave birth to Ghatotkacha, and took care of him alone without regretting anything. Then Satyavati and Parasar. Parasar was a well-known and respected sage who had acquired many yogic powers through devotion. Satyavati, the daughter of a fisherman, thus Raja, used to take people across the river Yamuna in a boat. One day, she was taking Rishi Parashar in the boat. The sage, smitten by her charm, expressed the desire to make love with her. She told her that she was designed to give birth to a great person from the Elysium. Satyavati placed 3 conditions before him. No one should see what they were doing, so Parashar created an artificial mist around them. Her virginity would remain intact. Parashar assured that after she gave birth, she would get her virginity back. She wanted the fishy smell that came from her body to be replaced by intoxicating fragrance. Parashar promised that a divine aroma would emanate out of her, which would be sensed from a distance of 9 miles. She gave birth to Ved Vyas, then Satyavati and Shantanu. The fragrance of Satyavati attracted Shantanu to her. He followed it to its source and found Satyavati sitting in a boat. He stepped in and asked Satyavati to row him across the river. When he reached to the other bank, he asked her to ferry him back. This continued till dusk that day and continued daily for quite some time. Finally, Shantanu asked Satyavati to marry him. Satyavati said that she was willing but would be bonded by her father's decision. It turned out that her father had ambitious plans for her and Shantanu was not able to satisfy them. The son of Ganga and Shantanu made things easier. So thank you. Please subscribe to my channel Perfect Guardian and give your comments.